Welcome back to my garage. Today we're going to install the engine and try to start it. But first I'm going to do something about these my fuel system here. Crap hoses. They are really hard as soon as they touch fuel. I'm sick of it, so I bought some root stuff. Tygon hoses seem to work really nice on my Blizzard, so I'm going to use them on this too. So I'm going to do that before I put the engine in, while there's plenty of space here. Ready? Also try not to cut myself. Race fuel, expensive. There you go, that's a bit cleaner. Don't have to make a bracket here to actually hold it in place, but don't need that right now. Did something like this. It gives me plenty of hose to work with. Perfect. Except I put the filter on the wrong way around, of course. This is for the vacuum pulse from the crankcase. I don't have a choke on my carb, but I have a primer nipple. I'm going to put a primer line on it too. Makes it a bit easier to start. The carb, by the way, it's Mikuni VM44. It's bored to 45.5 millimeters. And this is a little experiment I'm doing. It's an adjustable jet with a Tillotson needle and drilled out main jet, because it's going to need pretty large jets, I think. Putting clamps on everything, because I once junked a piston because my fuel hose jumped off the carb. So I want to try and avoid repeating that. Here we go. Going to leave this sitting like this. Here I have a different size line for the primer. And I'm going to test this little primer from China. The made in USA ones, they tend to break after 1 year if you don't use them during the summer, or just if you don't use them every now and then. So they are over here, they cost like $25 each. So if you have sleds like I have, that's a bit expensive. So these, I think they are less than $1 a piece, and seem to be working pretty good. So I'm going to try these, but let me go and get the engine. Crap. using a piece of silicone hose for a carb rubber. Maybe a bit long, but it's fine for now. The nipples here are a bit too small for the hose. Let me see what I can do about that. So I don't know what kind of plastic they use in these things, but I tried to put some at the shrinking electrical hose stuff on it. And just with a regular lighter I melted it, so this one is going in the trash. Luckily I bought a 10-pack, and I have some other hose with a smaller diameter. It's not yellow, but whatever. Just going to keep it this long for now. Let's clean it up later. So just the pipe now then. Start with removing that. This pipe is not made for this new engine, it's for my old engine. I'm going to build a new pipe for it. But I want to see that it actually works first. Connect the trigger. This bracket was made for the MSD box, not for the Ignitec box. So I'm just going to tape it on here for now to keep it off the pipe. There we go. See how long that stays put. So I think we're actually ready for testing now. Moment of truth. I'm thinking first pull, maybe second. We'll see. I think someone's been starting a two-stroke in there. Can you tell? Let me go put on some fans so I can get back in there before next week. So that went well. It seems to be running extremely rich. So for starters, I've lowered the needle, or I raised the clip, lowered the needle one position, and I've adjusted my main jet needle a little bit. I'm not sure if it was on the main jet already, but I don't think so. But as you could see, it was shaking pretty bad. Seems to shake less now that I have the clutch on. Last time I didn't have the clutch on when I tested it. So that's good, but I'm going to see if I can get the jetting in a little better and see if that helps for the shaking, because it's probably shaking because it's four-stroking a bit too. So let's give this another shot. Still shaking pretty bad. Let me try turning that in a little bit. Try this again. I think that's gonna be it for today. I have to get back to work. But so far so good, I guess. Running really rich. But the vibrations, they seem to... it seems that the vibration seems to become less on higher RPMs. So it's just like before. The balance factor on a stock crank with the stock piston and everything is around 20%, and mine is around 12% now. And I think what's going on now is that the vibrations are there until a higher RPM than with the stock internals. I'm going to try and fix the jetting first before I draw any real conclusions. But I think it's looking like I'm gonna have to tear it apart again and change the balance factor, because it's vibrating really bad. Like the throttle in the carb, it's jumping up and down because of the vibrations. So it's a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm happy for today. Maybe I'll do a little more testing later today, and I'll keep you updated on the progress. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.